What's up, y'all? It's your girl Lee, back again with another video. Long overdue. I'm testing out my new mic again. I am so not in sync with making videos anymore. But anyway, this morning it's like 7 o'clock, not even, like just turning 7 o'clock in the morning. And I was cleaning up my linen closet, which I am done. I needed to organize that baby so bad. So when I was in my linen closet, I noticed that Miss Big Bertha over here obviously has some sprouting babies, and I was looking into possibly purchasing some small glass bottles. I'm a recycle person. Reuse, reduce, recycle for a fact. Then I came across these clear bottles that I used to use when I had my skincare line, Bella Beauty Skin. I saw I had some clear bottles left. Let me go grab them. So I had a few of these clear bottles that I used to use for like my lotion and all that stuff, and I've been wanting to propagate my plant over here for so long that, I was like, why not use these instead of like throwing them out? Or I could use them for other things, but like they would just be sitting there. And I think they're the perfect size for like bottles. It had like these parts I'm not gonna use. I'm gonna just save that. But it has like the perfect size opening for the bottle for the plants. The mic was not picking up on me. Okay guys, hopefully this is better. So what I was saying is that I found these, I was cleaning out my linen closet and I found a bunch of these bottles that I had left over from when I was doing my skincare line, Bella Beauty Skin LLC, now discontinued. That was fun, but like I don't know why I don't have like a solid direction of what I want to do in life. It used to change so much. So I'm just gonna, this is how the nose is looking. Remember, those little bally things, aka some people call them eyes, is what you want to see on your plant, and they're more than guaranteed to grow. Now we're gonna just put it inside this bottle with some water to create some water roots. Yeah. So how have you guys been? How have you been doing? Maybe I'll use this. I'm not gonna put them all in the bottles. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm only gonna cut off 6. This is 1. This big one is 2. But what I was saying, all of the spider plants that I have inside this apartment so far has came from this plant, aka that's why her name is Big Bertha. Because she be birthing all these babies for me. And yeah, y'all, my bonnet fell off in the middle of the night. Please excuse me here, but Girl, we are fresh up out of our bed with our face washed and our teeth brushed, and that's literally it. This is life. This is the deal, okay? So what I'm basically doing, I'm pulling off the leaves that's closer to the stem, giving it like a fresh, clean start to start rooting. I think I'm gonna stop there with this one. 1, 2, 3. Let me just clip off this tiny of long stem. I don't really know what they really call these. I'm just saying whatever, but yeah. Let's see. I'm so grateful because spider plants, they're a great filter system. I still see the benefits of going the new route of like air purifier, because they purify like toxins and stuff out of the air, but it doesn't purify the dust. So the air purifier, I do want to invest in one eventually, for the dust purposes. More than likely. So that's 3. Let's see if I can get some from the other side over here. I know she's been waiting to get propagated. Look at this huge one here. I'm not going to take that one. That one might just have to get planted in some soil. I want one with really good nodes that's showing. These two look promising. So we got some nodes, or AKA eyes, like what some people call them. Let me trim this off. New growth. Hey. I have been struggling to stay in a direction of what it is I actually want to do in life long term. But then I'm like, man, you guys ever have like that thing where like you're just good at so many things? You're capable of so much. You don't know which one of those things you're best at, but you want to do them all. That's why I'm always changing things. The skincare line was a success to me still. It was a great experience. I learned something new that I can always utilize whenever I'm ready to. Um, and then planting. I learned how to plant. I learned how to propagate plants. I can sell plants. I can make money. I can grow things from a seed. I can propagate things and extend their life like Miss Bertha here, and making tons and billions of little babies. I've been selling pepper sauce since last year with the ghost peppers that I grew last year, and this year with all the peppers that I grew this year. I think I put up like a short clip on YouTube. My last video, I did like a little sale. It was super fun. Let me fill this little watering tin up with some water, and I'm gonna be right back because we're gonna start filling up these little plastic thingies, and I can reuse. That's the great part. I can always use these to propagate and then transfer them into something bigger. So I'll be right back. Okay. I've also in the mindset of like rebranding my YouTube channel. By the way, I am so shocked. I can't believe I got like 20 subscribers. I know it's literally not a lot, but like, who knew I could even get there? So hey, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I am in the process of rebranding my YouTube. I did private a lot of videos. I decided that I didn't want to go the personal route where like um all the nit and gritty small details and the people in my circle are on my channel. I want to be a little bit more reserved and try to like just focus on me as an individual on my channel and the things that I do and not really put that light on the people around me for privacy purposes. And especially with me always like selling something, creating something like what I just talked about, like with my skincare line and like me selling soaps and like planting and getting connected with the community garden. People are curious human beings. They are going to look you up, and then I don't want, whether I'm uploading something emotional or something, I don't want that to be like the sole reflection of like who I am. Um, yeah, it's on the floor for now. Yeah, I'm just a bit, my channel's in a bit of a limbo, but I appreciate everyone. I will be uploading videos of me propagating, like what you see now, of me cooking, me creating whatever it is that I decide to create, as long as I remember and care to pick up the camera and record. Sometimes life, I do so much that sometimes like I generally forget like the little things, but the little things are what's going to turn into big things that's going to make me grow. So you see we have some water in there, and then we're just gonna plop it right in there. This is why I said it's the perfect size, because it allows the plant to like rest on the bottle without me having to do any fancy alterations with saran wrap. I'll show you guys with like one of my other plants that I put in water. And the air bubbles will form around the roots. I might drip a little bit of hydrogen peroxide in case to promote like air circulation. I don't know if you can see it. Like there's like little air bubbles, that shiny things forming around the roots, uh the nodes or the eyes, and yeah, it'll grow water roots in a couple of days. Maybe I'll give you guys an update on how to propagate your spider plant. It's literally this simple. I don't know everything about plants. Clearly, I still have a long ways to go. I do want to try my hand at growing some dwarf plants, like dwarf fruits and stuff. Even though, so I've heard research say it takes about at least 2 to 3 years for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. I would like to test that out and see how that turns out for me. I so enjoy, so deeply, truly enjoy harvesting and eating the vegetables and peppers and greens that I've been growing. You know, it's a sense of euphoria. I don't know if that's the right word to say, but that's how it feels to me. I enjoy every second of it. Um, you see my Scotch bonnet pepper out here? That's this big bush. Apparently, pepper plants are perennials, which means they go dormant in the winter. Don't quote me, but I remember off the top of my brain. And they will actually regrow next year if you keep them in a warm environment, keep their roots slowly watered, and they will thrive even better. I think if I was to do that, then the Scotch bonnet would be the only plant that I would want to experiment with that with this year, because it's still thriving. It's late October going into November, and okay, it's not okay, I don't know. It was thriving throughout the summer, and it's still going as strong as it can right now with our fall pre-winter weather, especially at night when the temperatures drop. So I might test that out this year and see how it works. I do have some grow lights, And I know, of course, in the winter, there's not a lot of sunshine to go around. Babies, can't wait to come back and check on them. I am so pleased with these bottles. Sometimes I remember to use my brain. And this is one of those times, honey. Thank goodness. Guys, I turned 30 years old today. Not today, what the heck am I saying? I turned 30 years old October 5th. The girl is a Libra. This is a big one. After I cut this one, I realized this one may not have been a good idea because it's too big. Maybe if I shove it down. But they're gonna get some great sunlight here. This is like my plant table. I like to sit here by the computer and then just like you can have your hot cocoa. I've been trying to stay away from coffee. I've been getting some terrible crashes, especially always being exhausted anyway. It's easy to just like go to coffee to help you out, but I don't want to be dependent on caffeine from coffee because then when I don't drink coffee, I get coffee headaches. I get coffee headaches and it's just not good. And then the crash after the caffeine wears off, I want to take a nap and work. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. I also have like a little compost system going on. I'm trying to figure out what works best for me in my small space. And I'm loving it so far. My little plant table station area. Very comforting. Very comforting and cozy. These are all of our plant scraps. I'm not going to throw them away. I have some soil under here. I'm just going to mix those in there. That's what I love too. Let me get into that. So I have like little plants of soil. I do have my compost bin like way behind the computer under all that stuff, so I'm not going to reach for it. But if you are new to planting, get you a compost bin. I have a small one. It's about literally like the size of my head. Very small, I know. That's why I just have extra thing of soil here with stuff that I just mix around. And as long as it's dry and clean and it's covered with soil, you don't get any funny smell or anything like that. But yeah, collect your scraps. You saw how I just pruned all those little things, like the little leaves like this off the sides to make them smaller. Throw that right back in your soil, honey. You grew that. Everything in nature has to return back to, I don't know. The bees have been so concerning this year. The bees have been like wild, like they're confused or like lost or something. I don't know how to explain. I felt so sad for the bees this year. I don't know what's going on with them. Maybe with all those chemicals that they've been spraying in the air, but they've been coming in a lot. So I've just been putting the nets so they can stay out there. I try to catch them and put them back outside, but I can't do that all the time because I'm a big scaredy cat. And so this is what we're working with. This is what we have going on so far. I'll make an update video for you guys on propagating spider plants. Look it up. Better already, honey. Come and show me all your greens. But I donated some plants to the community garden this year. That was really fun. Just like actually, because you see it all the time, but like you never really. Most of the time, I never really like went in to the community garden. So done that. Done some interesting things on my solo time. That we've officially propagated our babies. Oh, it's like this. As you guys know, I don't think I've ever said this, so this will be something new and good. Um, My YouTube channel is Rena's Way, but I think that's a great name. Re is a part of my name, like my full name is just like a short part of my name. But other people call me Gabby. So it's your girl Re, aka Gabby. Nice to meet you, honey. If you guys are ever curious on what other platforms I use that you can find me, I do enjoy photography when I have time. It's time is I don't even have time for myself sometimes. You know, Except for like now early in the morning, first day up, first day off from work. Yeah, I got up like 6 o'clock this morning. But yeah, I have an Instagram called Hail Shiba. I'll put it on the screen somewhere. La 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 over here. I am trying to get more into different ways to edit, utilizing my computer more. I usually do everything on my phone, but I'm going to invest slowly but surely invest in some gadgets so that I can become top tier in my editing skills. Um, yeah, so much I want to get into. I want to create a name for myself. Um, and yeah, I'm just so excited about everything. Um, I want people to know me for me. I want people to remember their interaction with me. I want people to remember how much skill I have, especially if you've purchased anything from me, skincare, food, pepper sauce, soap, whatever. If you ever got in your hair or eyelashes, I do that too. Um, this anyway, I'm gonna end the video right here. I'm at 33 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna be cutting. Oh no, because I did a short little. It's probably like an hour. I don't know if I'll use all of it. But thank you guys for sticking with your girl. And I love to see the growth. I wish you all well. Stay loved, stay blessed. Remember that you are amazing. Today will never last forever, so make the best of it. This too shall end, and everything is destined to grow as long as you want it to. And yeah, until next time. Ah.